You see, Elon Musk, the alleged genius and billionaire, well, he decided to share a completely made up deep fake story about Kamala Harris. Here it is.
I, Kamala Harris, am your Democrat candidate for president because Joe Biden finally exposed his senility of debate. Thanks, Joe. I was selected because I am the ultimate diversity hire. I'm both a woman and a person of color. So if you criticize anything I say, you're both sexist and racist. I may not know the first thing about running the country, but remember, that's a good thing if you're a deep state puppet. I had 4 years under the tutelage of the ultimate deep state puppet, a wonderful mentor, Joe Biden. Joe taught me rule number 1, carefully hide your total incompetence. I take insignificant things and I discuss them as if they're significant. And I believe that exploring the significance of the insignificant is in itself significant. Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time, and there is such great significance to the passage of time. Another trick is trying to sound black. I pretend to celebrate Kwanzaa, and in my speeches, I always do my best Barack Obama impression. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. And okay, look, maybe my work addressing the root causes of the border crisis were catastrophic, but my knowledge of international politics is truly shocking. The United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea. It is an alliance that is strong and enduring. And just remember, when voting this November, it is important to see what can be unburdened by what has been. And by what has been, I mean Joe Biden. You think the country went to over the past 4 years? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Gillette. With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show. All right, shared by Elon Musk, once again showing his true colors. Let's put up the picture full mass here. I'm going to give you some background. It's been less than a week, ladies and gentlemen. I know it seems like it's been more, but it's been less than a week since VP Kamala Harris decided she would run for the office instead of Joe Biden. And her biggest critic, you probably would guess, is Elon Musk. The billionaire tech giant is diving into dangerous waters, however, posting a video that mimics the VP voice without disclosing it has been altered, which is a rule. It's a big no-no to do this and not disclose, hey, this is actually fake, but you know it's funny. Or, hey, this video is AI generated. Or the video has been altered for the sake of comedic purposes, whatever it may be. He decided not to do that. So the clip was also edited to remove images of former President Donald J. Trump and his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, and to add images of Biden. The original unaltered ad was released last Thursday. So creator, Mr. Reagan USA, does note that the video is parody in his caption. Musk does not, saying, quote, "This is amazing," with a laughing, crying emoji. His post directly contradicts his own policies for the platform, which prohibits sharing, quote, synthetic, manipulated, or out of context media that may deceive or confuse people and lead to harm. Elon has already been widely panned. Quote, "This is a violation of X's policies on synthetic media and misleading identities. Are you going to retroactively change them to allow violations in an election year? And, quote, manipulating a voice in an ad like this one should be illegal. I'll be signing a bill in a matter of weeks to make sure it is, Governor Newsom." Elon promptly and crudely responded to Newsom. So here it is. I checked with renowned world authority, Professor Sugun D's. And he said parody is legal in America. He went to the D's. response. Sir, we haven't said that since 98, sir. You got to keep up here, genius, Elon Musk. This isn't Musk's first time or first jab at the current vice president. There are more opportunities, obviously. And it's obviously not his first time being racist, bigoted, and even sexist. So, quote, we are effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives, et cetera, et cetera. Elon originally vowed to stay out of this race, if you recall, but obviously he endorsed Trump following the assassination attempt last month. You know who else endorsed Trump? Hulk Hogan. Did you see that? I used to be a Hulkamaniac, man. This is really disappointing. But these guys aren't right. These guys aren't going to move a damn needle at all. They're just talking to themselves. They're talking to their base. More power to them. Elon Musk is not about to pull or push anybody in the middle or on the left. This is going to be interesting, Ricky, because he violates his own rules because he's a billionaire. He can do that. He sets rules in order to break them. He knows that some people are going to simply believe what they see first and never check to see if it is a fact or not. That's the world we live in today. He understands these things. So he knows what he's doing. He's manipulating the massive base he currently has. And while he can talk about what is considered parity, you have to represent it as parity. If you don't represent it as parity, then there are laws that can regulate the speech that you provide, just like there are laws that regulate speech that's out of threat, terroristic threat, et cetera. Those dynamics can be regulated by law. Okay, thoughts here?
Yeah, my thoughts is the fact that they had to write a script in order to try to tear down Kamala Harris. Yeah. We can take all original audio all the way and go all the way back from even before 2016, starting with the 5 young men that you got thrown in jail in New York with all of the scams and stuff that Donald Trump has been doing for decades. And it would be so easy for us to put together a 60-second or 2-minute clip of Donald Trump. Nobody, the fact that he had to use a voice and AI, wherever you call it, and write and create a script and create and say things that's not true or whatever, but we can run the same thing on just truth alone.
Yep.
With Donald J. Trump, truth alone, and they just doing whatever they can do, and it's going to get worse because she got momentum. She raised over $200 million, and she is at a dead heat and leading in about 6 swing states.
Yep.
And she haven't even picked the VP yet, and I think that we got some good momentum. And more like that, do not be surprised to see stuff like that. It's going to be more and more racist, more sexist, and worse. But people like me and you, Dr. Richie, it just get us mad and get us going and get us working harder, get us going in our pockets, writing checks, making donations to make sure that she becomes the next president of the United States of America and member of Divine Nine. That's right. I must say.
That's
Kamala
right.
Harris, let's go.
That's right. And like President Obama said, don't boo, vote. There it is.
That's right.
All right.